When Melania Trump walked into an exclusive luxury boutique, she didn't expect to face judgment and humiliation. The boutique manager underestimated her, but little did he know, Melania would turn the tables in the most elegant and unforgettable way. Her grand return left everyone speechless, proving the power of grace, determination, and undeniable class. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and please complete our 1,000 subscribers for more inspiring stories. She walked in like any other shopper, but when the truth about her identity was revealed, the boutique manager was stunned. Melania's revenge wasn't just shocking, it was unforgettable. It was a chilly autumn afternoon when Melania Trump stepped into the opulent luxury boutique, a high-end fashion haven known for catering to the elite. The boutique's walls were lined with the world's most coveted luxury brands, the lighting soft, yet vibrant enough to make every item sparkle. It was exactly the kind of place where people like her belonged, refined, understated, and commanding respect. Melania, dressed in simple elegance, strolled past the glass shelves filled with exquisite handbags and dresses. Despite her reserved demeanor, there was something about her that drew eyes. Perhaps it was her dignified grace or the effortless way she carried herself. But it wasn't her presence that caught the attention of the boutique manager. It was her attire, so subtle, yet perhaps too plain for his tastes. As she approached the counter, the manager, a sharply dressed man with a hint of arrogance in his eyes, observed her from behind the display. Without a second thought, he adjusted his cufflinks and strolled over with a smile that seemed too rehearsed to be genuine. "Can I help you, madam?" he asked, the words dripping with thinly veiled condescension as he eyed her outfit. "I'd like to see that clutch, please," Melania said calmly, pointing to a beautiful limited edition bag displayed in the center of the shop. The manager's eyebrow arched. A fleeting moment of judgment crossed his face before he replied, his tone colder than before. "I'm afraid that clutch is quite exclusive. And expensive, might I add." Melania didn't flinch. She knew exactly what she was dealing with. With a warm yet firm smile, she said, "I'm well aware. I'd still like to take a look at it." The manager, clearly irritated by the challenge to his authority, leaned in closer. "Perhaps you'd be more comfortable in one of our outlet stores," he said, his voice now dripping with disdain. "You know, for budget-friendly options." His smirk widened as he gestured toward the door with a dismissive flick of his wrist. The air in the boutique seemed to freeze. A few nearby shoppers looked at each other, but Melania remained unfazed. She took a slow breath, composed herself, and turned to leave. Her response was simple, calm, and filled with poise. "Thank you, I will find it elsewhere." As she walked out, the doors of luxury boutique closing softly behind her, the manager stood, eyes wide with surprise. Little did he know, this moment of humiliation for Melania would set in motion a series of events he'd never forget. Hours later, the same doors of the boutique swung open once again, but this time, there was a different energy in the air. The sound of Melania's heels echoed across the polished marble floor, but now her presence carried an unmistakable confidence, as if she had returned not just to shop, but to make a statement. The manager, still unaware of what was about to unfold, looked up from his desk, his face dropping slightly in surprise. "Can I help you, madam?" he asked, this time with a more neutral tone, still unaware of her identity. Melania smiled, but it wasn't the same warm smile from before. It was a smile that radiated power. "Yes, I'd like to see that clutch again." The manager's heart skipped a beat. Was it possible she was back for more humiliation? Had she returned to prove a point? His mind raced as he escorted her to the display. As he moved the glass case to show her the clutch, he saw her eyes narrowing just slightly, not in anger, but in a sharp awareness that only someone of Melania's caliber could exude. "I've been thinking," she said, her voice steady. "You were right. Perhaps an outlet store would be more appropriate for my taste." The manager's eyes widened in disbelief. "Excuse me?" With a small, enigmatic smile, Melania continued, "But you see, I've decided to take a different approach." She paused, her words hanging in the air. "I'm going to make this boutique one of the most talked-about places in the city, with or without your approval." She looked around, and the manager's unease grew. What did she mean? Was she joking? Then, just as swiftly as she entered, Melania turned to leave, but not without dropping a final bombshell. "I'll be back, and I'll make sure this boutique gets the attention it deserves," she said, her voice carrying a chilling certainty. Over the next few days, whispers about Melania's experience at Luxury Boutique began spreading like wildfire. It wasn't long before the story reached the ears of influential figures in the fashion world. Melania, however, remained silent, refusing interviews and allowing the curiosity to build. Behind the scenes, she was orchestrating something extraordinary. She reached out to her network of designers, stylists, and media professionals, sharing her vision for an exclusive event that would put Luxury Boutique in the spotlight, but on her terms. The boutique's management, oblivious to her plans, carried on as usual. The manager, however, couldn't shake the feeling that something monumental was brewing. When the day of the event arrived, the boutique staff found themselves blindsided. Invitations had been sent to the biggest names in fashion, along with journalists and influencers. The boutique was transformed overnight, adorned with breathtaking floral arrangements and golden lights. A red carpet stretched from the entrance to the street, signaling that something extraordinary was about to unfold. As the event began, the doors of Luxury Boutique swung open to reveal none other than Melania Trump, dressed in a custom-made ensemble that exuded sophistication and power. Cameras flashed, reporters swarmed, and social media lit up with posts about the event of the year. Melania didn't just attend the event, she owned it. Every detail of the evening bore her signature touch, from the curated music to the exclusive collection unveiled during the show. The centerpiece, the very clutch she had been denied, now showcased as the highlight of the collection, with a portion of its sales dedicated to a charity of her choice. The boutique's manager, standing on the sidelines, watched in stunned silence as Melania's vision unfolded before his eyes. She'd not only elevated the boutique's status, but had done so in a way that made her the undeniable star of the evening. As the event came to a close, Melania approached the manager. Her voice was calm, yet her words carried a weight he would never forget. "Next time, treat everyone with respect. You never know who might walk through your doors." The manager nodded, humbled and speechless. The night had changed everything, not just for the boutique, but for him as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends for more stories like this and more. Thank you for watching till the end video. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't hesitate to like the video and share it with your friends too. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating stories.